Hello, good morning. Nice to see you. I'm Yin Yang Jarvis from UK. Today is the 7th of July 2019, Sunday. How are you, everyone? Good morning, Sunday. The big reason today I came out to talk about Hong Kong. The protesters still going on. So far, that's the time in Hong Kong is nearly 7 o'clock in the afternoon. There are more than 20,000 of people are on the street in Nathan Road and the Tsim Sha Tsui, that very, very center of Kowloon area. You know, the big reason is about Hong Kong people can't tolerate the Hong Kong government, and the governor, Carrie Lam, with the B would be Lam, yeah, but she's nearly like that now. Her family name is Lam, is in Cantonese Lam, and her English name is Carrie Lam. She is the governor, ignore what happened, exactly what had happened in the last 3 weeks' time. Hong Kong, all of the Hong Kong Island of people came, nearly all of the layers of societies, all layers of the societies. Sorry, my English maybe not that great, but the fact is, the 12th of June, that day, on the street, everybody in black, wearing a mask and maybe glasses to protect being recorded and being arrested or checked out by policemen later. So that's why they're wearing masks. Must be some people really wondering why in that hot 70 degrees, that sort of hot weather, and the Hong Kong people still wearing masks. So that's the reason why. All right. We don't know what is the reason why 2 million people came out of the street from the Victorian Park. That's in Hong Kong Island. You know, Hong Kong Island, there's a big Victorian Park with the Victorian Queen Stadium, you know, sitting there. It's a wonderful stadium. That's the Victorian Park. There's the beginning of the protesters. The whole parade, you know, started few miles and up to this legislative building, where the big building is the Hong Kong government set up. That's the whole day's processing, been showing the whole world what is happening in Hong Kong and what was happening until now. Probably you may wondering why Hong Kong people doing this and constantly. There are 4 reasons. The first one is about their extradition. That's a very law precisely word. If we explaining about this, is Chinese government trying to set up this new law for Hong Kong citizen who, the people working in Hong Kong, have your business in Hong Kong, seems anybody have this serious law, we call it the law, to set up to control the Hong Kong future by law. And actually is forcefully by the Hong Kong government's force to, you know, published or to just make a sort of very rush notice to the Hong Kong society. You can imagine how big feedback and response from the lawyers and the businessmen and the university and whole society and the women's associations and the many of those and the different parties in Hong Kong, and the different parties from the they're not called parliament, but UK's parliament has really big, strong response about this. Theresa May made a serious debate and the speech about Hong Kong. They really has been shocked about this new law trying to set up in Hong Kong. They trying to say, yes, the 50 years is no change for one country, two systems. In basic, that's China and Hong Kong and UK. We agreed. That's a great agreement. So now 22 years after China has been taken over Hong Kong, seems the whole picture seriously, dramatically changed. So it is not acceptable. It is not acceptable. So, and that's the main background I told everyone now. And for the Hong Kong people, they have 5 requirements. 5 from the beginning of this no extradition. This is the whole title is no extradition. Hong Kong people called it is fa means is evil law, is no way law. So Hong Kong people now is carrying their 5 requirements. The first one is they are shouting, they are fighting with lots of slogans and the big flags and the voice, carry on Hong Kong, and so on. And the 5 of those requirements, the first one is they're calling out, Carrie Lam, stand out. No, you're not the one by the Hong Kong people's voting. And we want you get out. Sorry, that's a very clear message Hong Kong people deliver from the beginning. See, you can't present any one of Hong Kong people. And sadly, Caroline never came out and said, hello people, what's happening? Let's sort out the problem. She has no such attitude, such soft way to talk to Hong Kong people. Haven't done anything. And she has had a great communication with the policeman and the force, and titled this a big processing called of violence. So that's the second one Hong Kong people want to say, you take that back. We are not. We have very peaceful whole parade. The whole time we are just simply walking and shout out our slogan, right? And then the third one is, unfortunately, the 12th of June, the policemen used very serious chemical tear gas and sort of a bullet. The bullet, they called it, is covered by some clothes, but when it's very close distance, if shoot on someone's head, can cause death. If shoot into the eye, can be caused blind. So that's not tolerant either. So Hong Kong people shout out, they suggest Hong Kong government establish one association or special legal association to find out who placed this order to open the fire to the peaceful Hong Kong protesters just holding the umbrella. Anyway, and the fourth one is, what's the fourth one? The fourth one is 2 weeks ago to now, Hong Kong policemen constantly still try to arrest a lot of Hong Kong young people. And some of the injured, the people, they would dare to go to the hospital to get treatment because the policeman connect with the hospital. For God's sake, is a far more to doing such a illegal thing. You know, from any our human beings, our humans, the sense, a general common sense, we need treatment. We need to save life. And at the same time, policemen went to the hospital, said, hey, who's this guy? Who's that guy? Where he's living? And this is a horrible, horrible things. Hong Kong people want to stop it. And the last one, the fifth, the Hong Kong people's requirement is they want their vote rights back. And unfortunately, sadly, last 22 years, Hong Kong people have been lost these rights, which is really sad. And now they are shouting, they're screaming for this. They said, we want the rights for vote our own governor. And that's what is happening now. I'm so glad Hong Kong people are managing the big issue in this society. They are very brave and very wise. They use the law, they keep calm to fight for their own human rights, for democracy, for their rights, from nearly everybody. You can see the videos, they're showing from the younger to 6 years old with his parents to old men. They all came out to fight for their life, for their safe in the future, for the next 10, 20 years, 40 years. So it's very, very brave. I admire them. They are brilliant Hong Kong people. They can deal their own business. They can deal. They don't need what we said, or foreign power or foreign force. No, they don't need such way. But they need the support from, like me, like you. We are just, a British citizen to watching exactly what's happening. Because, 20 years ago, I was living in Hong Kong. I met my husband there. He was enjoying, and myself was enjoying very peaceful Hong Kong life. And we have normal human rights. And we happily moved out and went back to UK. I was holding a Hong Kong passport for long years. And some particular reason I changed my identity. I want to be a British citizen and I'm proud of myself. I love this country. I appreciate it. All the best of UK's life. We are sharing these human rights. We are sharing our democracy. All the opportunities for every single human being. You can tell me better than I. All right, now it's today, the 7th of July, 2019. I know my subscribers are not lots, but especially from English society, but I have 1.7 million views so far. So I'm proud of myself. I'm doing the right thing. I'm sharing my life about UK. I'm sharing my singing, my appreciation, and with my children here and my husband, English husband. So we are really happy living in UK and I'm proud of myself. Support Hong Kong, just like support yourself. Thank you so much. Thanks for your watching. I'm Yin Yang Jarvis. See you next time. Have a lovely summer. Bye.